Great day, beautiful people. I had a message that I wanted to share that has been on me. Basically state quite often on my other platforms, but I really wanted to do a video on it, and that is just really truly being true to yourself, being transparent, and not being afraid to share your story, because it is things that you have went through, may go through, and somebody needs to hear that. Somebody is going through something very similar, and what you have to say can very well change their life. So as a mom, and now a mom of 5, my day-to-day is a little bit different from when I had 2 kids versus when I had 3 kids and now I have 5, and trying to manage it all and still take care of myself and making sure that I'm full, because we all know that we can't pour from an empty cup. We can't give what we don't have. And then sometimes, we think that everything has to be perfect all the time and that we can't show up, you know what I'm saying, until things is a certain way. And that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be present in your present moment. Just take a deep breath, look around, and just really see where you at in that moment in your life, and it's okay. It is okay, because things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. You have to take care of you. You have to readjust to where you are in life in this present moment, because we all know that life is a journey, and it is a journey to be experienced. It is a journey to be healed. You're going to go through self-discovery. You're going to go through self-discovery through your life. You're never going to stop discovering yourself. With each level in our life, we're going to go higher. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you are, resetting your mind frame, when you are reprogramming your mind, renewing your mind, whatever word you want to use. But when you are recreating yourself so that you can be your best, highest self and reach the highest pinnacles in life that God has ordained for you, you're going to go through self-discovery, you know what I mean? Because it's different heights in life. I say all of that to say, to share your experience. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You're not going to look crazy sometimes. And this was really something for me. You know what I'm saying? Something that I struggle with. Like, I didn't want to share certain things because of trust. You know what I'm saying? Because, we all have experienced telling things to certain people and they used it on a nation, against us, and it hurt us. You know what I'm saying? So it may have closed your mouth. It may have closed your throat chakra to the point to where you didn't want to express yourself no more because of hurt and past trauma. So it's like, I can't, I was talking to somebody that I truly loved, or I thought loved me, and, they used that information either against me to hurt me, or they may have told somebody, or whatever the case may be. So I did not like to share certain things. I started going inward, and I started keeping things to myself. And I had to remind myself, the Most High had to remind me, you have to share your story. Now, granted, everybody around you doesn't need to know the ins and out of what's going on in your life. Everybody does not need that access to you. But for the most part, it is a community of people out here in the world that needs what you have. And it's all about discernment on how you go about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want anybody to get that confused. You don't have to share everything with everybody. It's some things that people don't need to know. It's a saying that I like to say, everybody don't need to know, and everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you can't keep it to yourself. You can't keep certain things to yourself, because I feel like that's when insecurities creep in. That's when fear creep in, and anxiety and depression and all those other things, because excuse me, chamomile tea infused with dragon fruit and mint leaves is a perfect remedy to start your day, to even drink throughout the day. I'm sorry, I had to get sidetracked on that. But yes, it's just, you can't, because all of these low vibrational, emotions they will come and try to attack you. They will try to latch onto you when you go inward. So we have to know, you know what I'm saying, how to heal, when to heal, so that we can share our story. Another big thing for me is that I knew that one day that, you know, I would talk to a lot of people. You know, that's a vision that God gave me when I was a young girl. You know, I would be in my room and I would be practicing, like giving speeches and, you know, practicing my speech of thank yous. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting some type of philanthropist award. Like God was preparing me for what was to come in my future. But it was another side of me that was just like, oh my God, I am terrified. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get up in front of a bunch of people, you know, and I really wasn't even a shy person. You know what I'm saying? I've always been, you know, a person that conversed with people, that talked to people. I was never the quiet one, but it's just different things that we battle in our minds. You know what I'm saying? Because those things are designed to keep us from our destiny. And I had to shake that off. But I would be a lie if I say that those things didn't try to come and overpower me. I had to conquer some of those things. Like another thing was, I didn't want to go live. Like the Most High told me years ago, Ebony, you're going to have to start going live instead of you just hiding behind the screen, mini blogs or mini posts or whatever you want to call it. You know, you're going to have to do content to where you're in front of the camera, you know, and then, okay, boom, I started doing that. Then the Most High said, no, it's time for you to go live. You need to be personable. You need to interact with people. How you expect to build a community behind a screen? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sharing my story because I want to help somebody be free from that. You know, that was fear. I was afraid to go live. You know what I'm saying? And I would just ask myself, and I would tell people, you know, that I was close to, like, why am I so afraid to go live? Like, I talk to people all the time. But we have to identify those things. We have to identify those things. And then once we identify those things, you know, we have to take accountability that is there. And then we need to do the work. You feel what I'm saying? It's just point blank, period. And then I would like Google certain stuff, like how do I get over the fear of going live? Or how do I get over the fear of doing this and the third? And you know what? A light bulb just clicked in my head and was just like, you just got to do it. You feel what I'm saying? You just got to do it. Now, granted, you know, the saying is just do it afraid, which I don't even really like saying it. I get the meaning behind it, though. Like, don't let nothing stop you, even you being afraid of something. But I feel like God give us so much power, and there's so much power within us that we don't have to do anything afraid. I feel like that if we conquer those emotions and know that we are in control of our life and that we can shift our mindset, we can afraid to do anything. We can truly show up as we are, as who we are, as our true authentic self. And I think that's another thing that stops people, because we feel like we have to show up a certain way. Now, if you feel like you have to show up a certain way, it's going to stop you all the time. Just be you. It's somebody that resonates with who you are, because they have similar characteristics, they have similar traits, they're going through similar things. Like, you're not the only one that think the way you think. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes I think we think that this world has over 1 billion people. You're not the only one that's going through that, or you're not the only one that feel that way, or you're not the only one that think like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing new under the sun, and it never will be. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to encourage somebody today, to let somebody know, to share your story. Subscribe, like, comment, engage. Let me know what you're overcoming, what it is that's holding you back from showing up to being your authentic self. What's stopping you from sharing your story? You know, and don't be afraid to even come in and engage with this video. I'll see you in the next video.